Alright guys, today we're going to be building a work table. This is something that I just wanted to build for my shop here, so I'm just going to go over with you how I constructed it and put it together. So let's get started. Alright guys, let's get the miter saw set up here and go ahead and grab our ear protection. Make sure we got our eye protection on, and let's go ahead and start cutting some wood. Alright guys, so now we got all the wood cut and here it is. And so now I'm pretty much just going to start laying it out the way that I want it. Now, my disclaimer here, keep in mind, I'm new to this woodworking, so after I made this, I realized there are different ways that I could have built it from other videos that I've watched and YouTube channels that I have subscribed to now on woodworking. But this is the skill set that I had, or that I have now. When I built this, I'm going to have some more projects coming up here that I will try some different skills that I've learned and see how I do with those. But in the meantime, this is the skill set that I have for building this bench, so you can take it for what it is. Hopefully it helps you out a little bit of what not to do or what you can do. This bench is still standing today, and it actually has my 3D printer sitting on it now. But yeah, so it's sturdy, it's reliable, it works. I could have built it better, but it still meets its intent of what I built it for. So right now I'm just making sure all my measurements are right for how big that I want it. And now keep in mind, you can make this any size that you want. That's another reason why I'm not telling you any measurements. You decide how high you want it, how tall you want the legs, how many braces you want on it. That's all stuff that you can decide. I have 5-inch casters that I'm putting on it. I'll take that into consideration while I cut my legs for the height, for how I want the table height. All of that stuff is all completely customizable. This is just basically a video of how I did it. You can do it better, you can do it the same. I hope to make improvements in the way that I start building things, but this is where I started. So let's just keep on going with the build, and we've got our frame all laid out. Alright guys, so here we are. We got our number 10 3-inch screws that we're going to use. And then I've got my countersink bit here and my driver, and then in my drill here I've just got a drill bit to pre-drill the holes. So I'm going to screw these in actually the long way. This is one of those things I told you, this probably should be pocket holes, and I do got a pocket hole jig now. So hopefully you'll see that in another video. This isn't the strongest way to join the wood together because you're going into the grain, but like I said, it works. So let's just go ahead and put some of these screws in and put this frame together. So as you can see here, we're using the trusty hand clamp method. Like I said, I'm still learning this and still a beginner at the woodworking. This is just stuff I need for shop infrastructure, and I'd much rather make it myself and learn new skills than just go buy it at the store. So let's just continue on with installing all these screws. Alright, so now I got a bolt here, a nice big lug bolt with my socket adapter for my driver. Okay, and we also got some 4-inch number 10 wood screws again, and this time we got a real clamp instead of a hand clamp. So now let's go ahead and put these legs on. Alright, so here we go. We've got the first set of braces on, and we've got it all standing up. So now let's put the bottom set of braces on, and we'll be ready to go to put the casters on. Alright, so here I have the caster, and I'm mounting it in the center of the 4x4 leg here. But what I realized after doing this, by drilling the holes into the 4x4, and you can see we're going into the grain with it instead of against it, the lag bolts that I was using aren't getting very good grip in that 4x4. And since 2 of them are in there, and that's half of them that are holding on the caster, I decided to take it out and move it over to the corner. That puts 3 of the bolts in the 2x4s, which is going against the grain, and only 1 in the 4x4. Plus, that also puts my caster on the corner, which allows me better access to the brake as it swivels around. So this is the ultimate design that I decided to go with. So now we just got to put the other 3 casters on, and I'm going to fill those holes with some wood glue for safekeeping. Okay, so for the top, I got some help from my kids um, to paint it up and put a little design on it just so that it would have a little bit of flair. And this is something that they've done on other art projects that they've had um, with decorating their own room and everything else. And I thought it looked cool, so I thought I'd ask them if they would do it for my work table. And they agreed. I was shocked. So here are their supplies, and this is how they did it. Enjoy. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put the top on, and I'm just measuring all the way around to make sure I have an even spacing or gap all the way around so I can use it for clamps or anything like that if I want. Now we'll just get the tools ready, and then we can fasten this down. So see here, so there's our drill, we got our driver, looks like we got our Phillips head bit down there. Okay, so now let's go over here and grab some screws. So we got those there, and we should be all set. But wait a minute, there we go. I'll show them to you. That is a number 8 1/4" screw, and that is what we're going to use along with all this stuff, the countersink, everything else, and we're going to fasten this top down to the table. Alright, and there is the top all secured down to the table, and it looks like our rolling portable work table for the shop infrastructure is now complete. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please click the subscribe button and check out some of the other videos. I will hopefully have some more woodworking videos with some new and improved skills and more stuff to show you later. In the meantime, enjoy. Thanks for watching.